In this my second video on transposing equation, we're going to be looking at three equations of varying levels of difficulty. The first one is this one. We have to make y the subject of the formula here. So on the left side we have 5y minus 2. On the right side we have 3y plus 8. And we want to collect the y terms on one side of the equation. Now we got to make a decision whether we want the y term on the left or on the right. What we're going to do is to determine which y term is larger than which. It's obvious that 5y is larger than 3y. So what we're going to do is to subtract 3y from both sides in order that we do not end up with a negative y term. Simultaneously to that, if we're going to move the y terms onto the left side, it means that we want to move the constant terms all onto the right side. So we have a negative 2 on the left. It means that we got to add 2 to the right side. So let's go ahead and do that here. So notice we have here now 5y minus 3y minus 2 plus 2 is equal to 3y minus 2y plus 8 plus 2. So we are simultaneously subtracting 3y and adding 2 to both sides of the equation. When we simplify that, we end up with 2y is equal to 10. If we want to solve for y, we need to divide both sides by 2 because right now 2 is multiplying y as a coefficient. So dividing both sides by 2, we get 2y over 2 is equal to 10 over 2. So the solution will be y is equal to 5. And that's for the first one. The second one, here we have a parenthesis on the left side. We have to first of all expand that parenthesis if we want to do anything with this equation here. So we have to distribute that 2 within the brackets. And so we will end up with 2a minus 10 on the left side. On the right side, it remains the same, 4a plus 6. Again, we have to make a decision how we're going to deal with the a terms. On the left side, we have a 2a term, and on the right side, we have a 4a term. We want to move the one with the smaller value onto the side with the one with the larger value in order to prevent having to deal with a negative a. So it means that we have to subtract 2a from both sides. But if you're going to move the a's onto the right, it means that the constant term will have to be moved onto the left. On the right side there, we have a constant term of positive 6. It means that we will have to subtract 6 from both sides. So let's go ahead and do that. And there you see we have 2a minus 2a minus 10 minus 6 is equal to 4a plus 6 minus 6. Simplifying that, collecting all of our like terms together, we will end up with, on the left side, we will have a minus 16, and on the right side, we will have 2a. So minus 16 is equal to 2a. It means then that we have to divide both sides of this equation by 2 in order to solve for a, right? So we have to divide by 2. So we have negative 16 divided by 2 is equal to a divided by 2. And that will give us a negative 8 equals a. Or if we want, we can do it this way. We could say a equals negative 8. So much for that. The third one. Now, whereas in the previous equation we had brackets on one side, in this one we have brackets on both sides. So we have to expand the bracket both on the right side and on the left side. On the left side, we have to distribute that 3 inside of the bracket. And on the right side, we have to distribute that 2 inside of the bracket. So we have on the left side, what do we have there? We have 3x plus 12, and on the right side, we have 10 minus 2x. So we want to solve for x here, so we're going to collect all the x terms on one side. What we're going to do is that negative 2x on the left side, we have to move that, sorry, negative 2x on the right, it's on the right side, we're going to move it over onto the left side, meaning that uh, we have to add 2x to both sides. So let's go ahead and add 2x to both sides of the equation. And also, as we add 2x to both sides, we are going to subtract 12 from both sides. Okay? So, there we go. We have 2x plus 12 minus 12. No, what am I saying? Sorry. We have um, we have we have 3x plus 2x plus 12 minus 12 is equal to 10 minus 12 plus 2x. Sorry about that. I got a little bit distracted there. So here we're adding 2x to both sides. So on the left side there, we're going to end up with 3x plus 2x. And on the right side, we're going to end up with a negative 2. Okay? So when we simplify that, that is what we get. So here we have 5x is equal to negative 2. 5x equals negative 2. That means now that we have to divide both sides by 5 in order to get our solution there. So dividing both sides by 5, sorry about that. Dividing both sides by 5, what we're going to do is this here. We have 5x over 5, and that is equal to negative 2 over 5. 5x over 5 equals negative 2 over 5. So what we're going to do, the next step is to divide both sides by 5 now. Divide both sides by 5, and we will get x is equal to negative 2 over 5. X is equal to negative 2/5. Okay, so those are our 3 problems that we had for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe.